Dozens of Western New Yorkers were in Boston that day, and News 4's George Rickard spoke with some of them and got their reaction to the death sentence. George?
Yeah, you're about to hear from two ladies who we interviewed in the hours after the bombing. They've now had 2 years to come to grips with what they saw, and they both have very mixed feelings about this death sentence. At the moment it happened, Lancaster native Brittany Heist was there, watching for a friend who was due to finish the marathon any minute. Her reaction to the death sentence for Johar Tsarnaev?
I am indifferent on the death penalty. I mean, I was there for the Boston bombings and the chaotic craziness and all the innocent people that got hurt. I do believe there should be, a serious consequence, whether it's the death penalty or not. I think, something drastic should happen just because it hurt so many people.
We also spoke with Maria McKendry of Clarence, who ran in the race 2 years ago. She also has mixed feelings on death by lethal injection for the bomber.
My reaction was pretty neutral. I try not to think about him at all.
Maria's then 10-year-old daughter was with her in Boston when the bombing happened. It was a frightening, teachable moment then, and now, 2 years later, she's facing more difficult questions.
I have 2 younger children than her, too, so the first thing my 7-year-old said was, "But, Mom, you shouldn't kill anybody." And, my husband and I just looked at each other and we said, "That's right." And it's definitely a tough thing to explain to a child.
Johar Tsarnaev now becomes one of 80 federal defendants who have been sentenced to death since 1988, but most are still tied up in appeals. In fact, Timothy McVeigh is one of only 3 federal defendants to actually be executed since 1988.